Chosen one, God says, I'm about to drop a truth bomb that will change how you see everything. It's a secret about your future that the enemy desperately wants you to miss. This message contains a personal claim that will save you from a major financial pitfall and unlock incredible blessings. Listen now, because if you skip this, you will face an urgent warning. It's a setup. Hurry up and don't make this mistake. Please pay close attention, as this is not like any other story. And if you scroll past this, or don't pay attention, you might miss something that was meant to protect you right when you need it most. It's a setup, but not in the way you think it is. It's something you don't fully understand yet. If you act in the wrong way, you might walk right into the trap that wasn't meant for you. Let me warn you now, because I can see something you can't see yet. And I know the choice you're making in your mind. I will tell you why this is happening and how you can avoid making the mistake that will cost you peace, blessings, and direction if you stay until the end. If you agree, type Amen. This is a setup because everything around you is set up to see how you react, not how strong you are. You think the situation itself is the problem, but how you handle it is really what's dangerous. There is something going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. It is intentionally set up to make you act or speak too quickly or trust the wrong voice. I want you to understand that you shouldn't rush, freak out, or think that what you see is the whole truth. Right now, what you do next is more important than you think, and the enemy wants you to act on your feelings instead of your brain. This is why you feel rushed, confused, and under a lot of pressure at the same time. It's set up that way, so you'll mess up without giving it much thought. What I did, though, was not to let you fall into something you can avoid. That's why I'm talking to you right now in a clear and urgent way. As an act of faith, before you go any further, please take a moment to like this video. You never know when that one small action will lead to the biggest breakthrough. You have to understand that not every chance you get or door that opens is meant for you to walk through. There are some doors in front of you to see if you have learned to wait for my voice instead of going after what looks good. The point of this isn't to hurt you, but to see how much you trust your gut or my advice. You will feel the weight of your choice if you make the wrong one. But if you make the right choice, you will be safe in ways you didn't expect. Something or someone is trying to get you to make a quick choice right now. This isn't always true, though. Please take your time, because what I'm about to show you is not as easy as it looks. You can't see the whole picture yet because there are many levels, hidden goals, and outcomes. You will align with something that drains you instead of something that lifts you if you move too quickly. Type 7777. You already know this deep down if you trust God. That voice in your head that says something is wrong. There is no such thing as fear, even if everything seems fine. It's called discernment, and I put it in you just for times like this. Do not turn it off just because other people are telling you to, or because you feel uncomfortable. Your peace is more important than making other people happy, and being in sync with me is more important than doing what other people want. This is where a lot of people go wrong. The warning doesn't bother them. They ignore their inner voice and do something they will later feel bad about. That's not going to happen because you were chosen, and I don't let warnings happen to you for no reason. When I talk like this, it's because I care about something important that could change your path if you're not careful. They might not be telling you the whole truth, or the situation might not be showing you what it really is yet. There may be times when you feel like you need to react, say something, or make a firm choice. But I'm telling you, now is not the time to hurry. Now is the time to watch, listen, and wait for things to become clear. What is hidden will start to show itself without you having to do anything. You also need to know something important about how this is set up. It's not just about not making a mistake. It has to do with becoming more aware. You are learning how to trust me, even when things don't make sense at first. How to spot patterns, and how to tell the difference between truth and illusion. This moment is making you stronger, not weaker. You're not the only one who feels this way. And even if it seems like you're the only one who doesn't agree with me, I am with you in every thought, every pause, and every moment of doubt. When everything around you is moving quickly, it's hard to stand still. I know how hard it is for you, but I need you to trust that being still will keep you safe right now. There are forces out there that don't want you to succeed, and they use confusion, distractions, and emotional triggers to do their work. That's why this feels very strong. But I am stronger than everything that is trying to hurt you. Also, my protection is already around you. You only need to stay on the same page as me and not make hasty decisions that take you off track. What you're going through now will end, but it will teach you a lesson that you will never forget. You will be stronger, smarter, and more aware than ever if you handle this the right way. When you look back, you'll see that what seemed like a threat was actually a turning point that kept you safe from something much worse? What if the real reason why most methods of manifestation don't work has finally been proven? A top neuroscientist who has worked with the CIA says that results don't stay consistent without the right brain wave. 4 neuroscience labs have found that this 7-second ritual helps people change how they deal with money and get better results. Many people now live in their dreams, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations that they used to think they could never afford. This information may not always be online, though. Before it's taken down, click the link in the description and comments. Don't be scared of this moment. Don't try to escape or take control of it. Stay calm, stay grounded, and stay in touch with me. Watch out that you don't fall into something that wasn't meant for you. I'll lead you step by step. I have been keeping an eye on it and getting you ready, even though you didn't know it. Every lesson you learned, every delay, and every time you had to wait longer than planned gave you the strength you need right now. Everything about this is planned, and the fact that you're here is also not a coincidence. Setup isn't just about what's going on around you. It has to do with what's going on inside you. Someone or something inside you has grown and become more aware, sensitive, and in touch with the truth. There is still a part of you that acts quickly and feels the pull of emotion, though. That part is being checked out right now. I'm letting this moment show you which part you will listen to. Which will you do? Keep reacting the same way you always have, or step into the new awareness I've been building in you. If you believe, type 1111. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Maybe something about this situation makes you feel like you've been here before, but in a different form. That's not something you made up. You've been through tests like this before, but things are different now because you're not the same person. There are things you know now that you didn't know before, that you found out. Do something different now to break the cycle that was holding you back. You won't have to learn this lesson again if you make the right choice. There's someone telling you to hurry up and do something now, or you'll lose something important. That voice isn't mine. Stress or panic don't affect how I work. When I lead you, things become clear. The path is clear, even if you can't see it all. There is no doubt in the situation, but what you are feeling now is not clarity. There is stress, and pressure is often a sign that something is not in line with what I want for you. Pay close attention to what is being given to you or what is being asked of you. Is it peaceful or does it cause trouble? Does it feel steady or like it's being pushed? You need to pay attention to these signs. You can tell the difference between right and wrong because I gave you that power. Not just with your mind, but also with a deep knowing in your spirit. You are hearing that knowing right now, even though you are trying to ignore it. Also, you might really feel like your heart is pulling you in one direction, toward a certain choice. This isn't always the case, though. Emotions can be used to take your mind off of what's real. Please take a step back and separate what you know from what you feel. Even if your emotions change, the truth stays the same. You will know that steady truth inside you if you quiet your mind and listen deeply. To get miracles, type 2-22-22-2. You need to know one more thing about this moment. It's not just about you, what happens. What you choose will have effects that you can't see now. It will change your path in the future, your relationships, and even the chances you get in the future. That's why the stress is so really high. This choice is linked to a lot of other things. But don't let that get to you. Make it a point to slow down and think things through. I don't want you to be perfect. I want you to know this. Being aware is what keeps you in line with me. When you are awake, you can see the little clues, the gentle changes, and the inner messages that tell you what to do. There are times when you move without thinking, because you are not aware. This is when mistakes happen. Being aware is your best defense right now. There may also be people around you who are affecting the way you think, even if they aren't trying to. They might be telling you what to do, giving you advice, or pushing you to make a choice. There are people who see and understand what you're going through, but you must remember that their point of view is limited. You might lose sight of your own truth if you depend on it too much. Listen, but don't let their voices drown out the one I put inside you. You're not weak for not deciding right now. You were smart to take a break. A lot of the time, the world tells you to act quickly, make decisions quickly, and move quickly. But I have a different story to tell you. I'm telling you to be patient, watch, and let things happen as they will. It takes time for the truth to show itself when you wait. You cut the process short and step into something unfinished when you are in a hurry. You haven't seen it yet, but this set up also has a hidden blessing. It's not just about not making a mistake. It's about getting ready for something better. If you resist the urge to act, you will make room for a better chance to come into your life. Something that fits with your purpose. Something that brings you peace instead of chaos. And something that makes you stronger instead of weaker. Because of this, I want you to trust me, even if it's hard. Have you heard of the private group of neuroscientists who are studying how brain waves are linked to money? A well-known researcher said that this work was based on CIA studies that aren't meant to be made public yet. As a result, people now do a simple 7-second ritual at home that has been proven to work by 4 neuroscience labs. A lot of people who used to have money problems now live in dream homes, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations. But this page might go away without a word. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. You might feel like no one really gets what you're going through as you make this choice. You're not alone, though. I am with you and will guide you, watch over you, and keep you safe. I know everything you do. I can see every thought you have. And every time you trust me, I make you stronger in ways you might not notice right away. Don't let fear decide what you do. Fear will make you do things that aren't in line with your true path. Trust should instead lead you. Trust that I am taking you away from things that aren't meant for you and toward things that are. You may not see the whole picture at this time, but know that I do, and I am on your side. Things will soon become clearer, even though they aren't right now. What is hidden will be found, and things that that don't make sense now will start to make sense. That being said, your job is easy until then. Keep your cool, pay attention, and stay in touch with me. The noise around you shouldn't take your attention away from the quiet truth inside you. You have more strength and are better prepared than you think. It's true that everything you've been through has led you to this point. Right now is your chance to understand things better, break old habits, and move forward with confidence and clarity. What you're about to learn is more in depth than what you've seen so far. This is because the set up is both physical and spiritual. Things are going on that you can't see, and they're changing the atmosphere around you in ways that you can't fully explain. You should not ignore that sudden feeling of heaviness, that pressure in your mind, and that feeling that something is a little off. It's your spirit seeing things that your eyes can't see yet. And I want you to honor that awareness instead of brushing it off. This situation is going to happen in a certain way. Yes, you will see it if you pay close attention. Things are moving too quickly. Conversations feel unfinished, and some facts don't make sense. In this way, traps are often hidden, not because of clear danger, but because of subtle confusion. When almost everything makes sense, but isn't quite clear, that's when you need to stop the most. When I give you clarity, you'll never have to worry about your peace for too long. Type 122, if you believe in Jesus. There is someone else involved in this situation who is not telling you everything they want to say. This doesn't always mean they're bad. It does mean, though, that they are not in line with the truth you need right now. They might be doing what they're doing because of their own fears, wants, or secret reasons. They might be pulling you into something that helps them more than it helps you, and you might not even know it. This is why I want you to take a step back and watch, instead of trusting what is being said right away. You might want to explain yourself, to defend your point of view, or show someone something. But now is not the time for that. Not every situation needs your reaction, and not every misunderstanding needs to be cleared up right away. Silence can protect you more than words ever could. If you stay quiet, the truth can come out without any further interference. This is also a lesson in setting limits. You have been learning how to keep your energy safe. Say no when you need to, and no when something isn't right for you. Right now, you need to put what you learned to use in the real world. It's simple to understand boundaries in theory, but it's really hard to follow them when you're under a lot of stress. Still, this is where your real growth starts. If you type yes miracles will happen. You are not being told to turn down everything or stop talking to everyone. You are being asked to think things through. Not letting anything hurt you is not the same as keeping your peace. I want your mind to stay clear and your heart to stay open. Both must be in balance for you to stay true to yourself in these kinds of situations. You also need to know something important about timing. This seems important right now because it's trying to push you out of sync with the right time. When something is meant to be for you, it doesn't have to fit into a tight time frame. Even though it takes time, it will lead to peace. The things that are being rushed right now don't respect that time. So that's why it feels wrong. You might be interested in what will happen if you wait. Let me be clear, if you decide not to act right now, you won't lose what was meant to be yours. If you wait, what is meant for you will be taken away. In fact, waiting often lets you know if something was really yours or just something to keep you busy. If it goes away when you pause, it was never meant to stay. You are also going through a change that is making you more open to the truth. Things that used to feel fine now make me feel bad. Things that you used to take without question now make you think. This isn't a weakness. This is progress. You are moving closer to me. As a result, you can't stand things that aren't right as much. This means you are going in the right direction. Is it really possible to use a 7-second ritual to naturally bring in more money? According to research linked to the CIA, the way opportunities show up in your life is affected by the state of your brainwaves. 4 neuroscience labs have shown that this method works to help people move away from financial stress and toward better lifestyles. A lot of people are now living in dream homes, driving fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. But it's possible that this data won't stay online for long. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. But as we grow, we face tests, and this is one of them. No, it's not here to hurt you. It's just making sure you're ready for the next level. You will see things differently after passing this. You'll have more faith in yourself. You won't have to prove anything as much. And you'll move with a quiet confidence that doesn't need other people to confirm it. There's also safety in waiting. When there seems to be a delay, I'm usually just getting rid of things that you can't see. You might step on something that hasn't been cleared yet if you move too quickly. But if you wait, you'll let me go ahead of you and clear the way. This is the reason why being patient is a strength. It shows trust. You're not behind schedule. Not a thing is missing from you. Being careful doesn't mean you're missing out on chances either. The world might try to make you feel that way, but it's not true. Your path is unique, and not other people, set the pace for it. Everything you need will come at the right time if you stay with me. What you are feeling right now will be confirmed by something that will soon be shown to you. It could happen during a conversation, as a sudden realization, or as a surprise event. After the event, you'll know why I told you to wait. You'll fully understand what's going on, and you'll be glad you didn't act too quickly. Until then, you should keep your attention on staying grounded. Do not let fear or too much thinking take over your thoughts. Stay calm, stay in the present, and stay in touch with me. Return to stillness when you don't know what to do. It's in that stillness that you will get clear. In ways you don't always see, you are safe. For your good, I have already stopped some things, changed some paths, and altered some outcomes. At this very moment, that protection is still in place. But your help is important. You have to choose to be in line with it. This is not the end of things. More will unfold, more will be revealed, and more will become clear to you. But right now, your job is easy. Do not rush. Do not act based on how you feel. Also, don't ignore what your gut is telling you. I talk quickly when I need to, because something important is about to be changed. And how that turning point changes your path will depend on how aware you are right now. You are just now starting to see that this setup has more to it than meets the eye. It's not just about not making the wrong choice. You need to figure out what has been trying to throw you off for a long time. This is just the clearest picture of what's going on. What you're going through now has roots in habits, choices, and times when you weren't sure what to do, but still moved forward. I want you to do something different this time. Type 1010 to get good luck. You might really want to go back to what you know, even if it's not good for you. Comfort can make you feel safe, even if it takes you away from peace. One of the setup's hidden parts is this. It tries to get you to fall back on old responses, habits, and ways of thinking. Those habits no longer make sense for you because you are not the same person you used to be. You've grown, and now you need to act on that. Truth is also being shown by something about this moment. Some cracks can be seen now, but not all of them are there yet. There are small signs of problems, doubts, and realizations that aren't happening by chance. They mean something. If you see them, don't try to hide them or explain them away. They are a part of the clarity that is slowly coming to you. Some of you may also be getting more and more angry, especially if you are waiting for answers that are taking too long to come. You can see why you're angry, but that anger can also be part of the stress that makes you make a mistake. When people wait to answer, it's usually because more information needs to be given before a good choice can be made. You might miss something important if you act before that revelation. Type 2 to say that miracles happened. I need you to understand something else very well. Right now, you don't need to prove anything. There is no need for you to prove your worth, your loyalty, your strength, or your grasp. Having to prove yourself can make you do things that aren't true to yourself. Let go of that stress. How quickly you answer or how much you explain yourself doesn't change how valuable you are. Many people also feel like they are being watched, judged, or evaluated by other people. When you feel that way, you might want to act quickly to change how people see you. This isn't about how other people see you, though. This is about how you stay on the same page as me. It's no longer important what other people think when you focus on that alignment. Right now, you are being asked to trust more deeply. Trust yourself as well as I do. You have wisdom inside you, and I have been with you through everything you have been through. This situation did not mean the end of that guidance. It's still going, still there, and still leading you. You only need to slow down a little to hear it well. Taking a step back can also keep you safe. Getting away from something stressful, even if it's just for a short time, helps your mind calm down and your view of things grow. When you're this far away, things that were hidden when you were too close can be seen. Don't be scared to go back a step. It's not avoiding, it's being clear. What if the main reason most people have money problems is that they never use a certain brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to research backed by the CIA that shows this missing link. 4 neuroscience labs have backed this 7-second ritual, which is helping people rethink their money habits and get better results. A lot of people are now moving into dream homes, buying fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. This page might be taken down soon, though. Before it's taken down, click the link in the description and comments. You might notice that your thoughts start to get in order when you make that space. It starts to make more sense. What seemed strange at first, things that were once very important start to feel less important. This is how you know you're getting back into place. There is more peace now. To have peace, you need to understand. There is also a change in the people who are involved. Over time, their words, actions, and energy will show more about who they are. You don't have to make them do anything. There are times when the truth just shows up on its own. You are only supposed to watch, not direct. When you watch, you stay in touch with reality. You get caught up in what you're trying to understand when you try to control it. You don't have no control over this. You have more power than you think, but you only know it because you can choose how to respond. You can't change what other people do, but you can change how you react. Right now, the most important thing about this whole set up is how you react. You won't get hurt if you stay calm, aware, and in alignment. Also, something is being planned for you beyond this moment. Something that needs you to be calm, clear, and in sync. If you bring confusion or a lack of alignment from this situation into the next one, it will change how you handle that chance. That's why this moment is so important. It's not really now. It's about what comes next. Even though it doesn't feel like it, you are being placed. Every choice you make and every moment you pick, choose awareness over reaction. Each time you trust me, instead of rushing, it shapes your way forward. It may take a while to see the whole picture, but it is being built up one step at a time. I also need to remind you of something. This moment doesn't make you who you are. This is not the whole of your journey. Don't let short-term confusion make you doubt your direction or worth. You are still going in the direction I tell you to go. You are already in alignment, and nothing can take you out of it unless you move out of alignment. This stress is too much for you. You are smarter than this mess, too. You already have everything you need to get through this. I put it there, and now I'm reminding you of it. Believe that. Keep that in mind, and let it help you get through what you're going through. There will be even more clarity and information given to you. You will start to see things in a way that takes away all doubt, as long as you stay grounded and connected. What was vague will become clear, and what was heavy will start to get lighter. You may have believed what appeared to be true at first glance for a long time. Now you are being taught how to look deeper. This isn't always easy, because it makes you think about things you used to take for granted. But this is how growth works. It gets rid of illusions so you can see the truth clearly. To confirm what you believe, type 777. You're also starting to feel that some things don't sit right with you anymore. You're becoming less tolerant of things that aren't in line with your intentions, and conversations feel different. You shouldn't be afraid of this. On the way to becoming the person you were meant to be, this is a sign. When you become more aware, your standards naturally go up too. That means you won't put up with things that used to seem normal, but were never really right for you. Changes are also happening in the way you handle stress. Before, you might have felt like you had to act quickly just to get rid of the pain. Now, though, you're learning how to deal with that pain without letting it take over. This change is strong. This means you are no longer driven by a sense of urgency, but by a desire to understand. And once you understand, your choices are stronger and more in line with what you want. I need you to really understand something. There is more than one thing you should not do that you are being warned about. It looks like a pattern. It's when you act without thinking, trust too quickly, and move without being sure of what you're doing. You can completely break that pattern because of how this setup is set up. You won't go back to it after breaking it. This is why this moment is so strong. It has the weight of change in it. Type 1, 2, 1, 2. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. If you walk by faith, you may also notice that people treat you differently. Now, some may pull away, some may get more intense, and some may try even harder to change your mind. This is because you are getting different energy. People around you change when you start to stand for what's right. That change won't make everyone happy, but that doesn't mean you should back off. It means that you should do what you think is right. During this process, something is also being taken away from your life. Still not clear. Something that doesn't belong in your next chapter is slowly being taken away. This is part of the safety net you are under. At the time, removal may not seem like protection, but in the long run, you will see that it made room for something better. Believe that what is going away is making room for what is meant to stay. You are also getting a better sense of how important silence is. Being quiet does not mean you are weak. It means strength in check. When you don't react right away, you make room for the truth to come out. You also keep yourself from getting involved in something that doesn't need your attention. You will use this skill for a long time after this moment is over. How is it that people can go from being stressed about money to living in comfort so quickly? A study with ties to the CIA suggests that a simple 7-second brain ritual may change how people act when they have an opportunity. This method is helping people improve their daily lives and is backed by 4 neuroscience labs. A lot of people are now moving into their dream homes, buying fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. This page could be taken down at any time, though, before it goes away. Click the link in the description and comments. As you keep yourself in alignment, you will start to feel calmer. It might feel strange at first, especially if you're used to acting quickly. You are moving in the right direction, though, because you are calm. You can feel at peace when you trust me, even when you don't know everything. Keep that peace. It should guide you more than your doubts or fears. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.